Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars, Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Arkansas State Red Wolves taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Jaguars will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arkansas State's offense will go on the attack first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more position.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love hearing the crowd,
into the
but more
fucking
importantly,
game.
you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
And the Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Rayner. He's got it down the middle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Red Wolves can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Red Wolves now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Under fire. Inside the 30. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
I really like how the quarterback was just able to turn the page that time, right? On 1st down, he got sacked. Now it's 2nd, and it's long, and it's an obvious passing situation. A lot of guys would be worried they're going to get sacked again. Clock's going off. This guy was just poised. He saw a lane. He took off, and not only did he get a couple of yards, he picked up the 1st down. This guy needs to keep scrambling.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
This is my mode, baby.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Rayner. It's complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
The Red Wolves trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
The Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page, coming up with the big one.
The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
I don't think I know what you're asking.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Got his man downfield. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll try the counter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the ground with the back. There he goes! And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
The Red Wolves come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in Conference USA and a game I think a lot of folks will want to hear about. Liberty rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Lynchburg. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Bullock. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Jaguars come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And you get a really...
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Davenport. Snagged out of the air. And into the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense going right down the field in 6 plays and now set up for 1st and goal.
Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Jaguars! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the 2nd half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. If you want like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football. That last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together, get one of those long drives going.
The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Harold. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
And the Red Wolves back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Floats it out in space. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Running into the open space. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clay. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. The pull and throw off the RPO. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Guys, how many 1st downs is that just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Red Wolves pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation and what play to dial up.
A first down run in the red zone.
The defensive lineman
and
jumped right there.
Nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. He's already had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Defensive lineman jumped, and I snapped it right away.
I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a third.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone.
Fucking workhorse.
Touchdown, Arkansas
Fuck
State.
nerds.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. On the run, it's Bullock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Red Wolves will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
On first down from their own 22. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A strike downfield.
How is that? How are we getting no more
Play that
pressure?
can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, spot, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Strong safety.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Back to throw, it's Davenport.
Oh, we ran to a blocker.
Catch in the middle, it's
moron. It's almost like it pulled me into it.
The Jaguars in the hurry up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He'll throw on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
My best defender is hurt.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder.
We'd hit that from 75.
50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down.
Now we can't get to the quarterback to save our life when they should be an obvious pass and
nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
I guess that's substitute, but
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion.
why is the play clock so quick, man? This ain't real life. We can let it be a little bit longer. Stupid fucking ass video game. Damn. You act like we got a play sheet right in front of us.
Frustrating to see
Dumb
an
bitch.
offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Fucking asshole. Good Lord. Okay.
Power football with the run.
You god motherfucking ass.
To the 20-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run.
Turning it on. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Okay. The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll try the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The Red Wolves really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get him on
I'm
the
trying to
ground
bend
at
it back.
46, and it'll
Let
be
me
a
bend
first
it
down.
back. God,
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Is that another one of my guys? I mean, how many guys can we get hurt in the city? I mean, my running backs are fucking, all of them are hurt. Like, what do I fucking do, man?
And the Red Wolves are flying down the field. Give to the single back. Stop behind the line.
Why is that not being blocked?
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got
How's
to
that being blocked so poorly?
A lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver.
Nope, right into the guy.
And it's almost as if the defense
Why don't we block the
that
first
jet
man
sweep
on the
was
line of
coming. Great
scrimmage?
job getting
Is that
penetration at
too
the
much to
point of
ask?
attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. That's caught, it's Harrell. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let them throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a 4th down. Decision time for this offense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Finds his man, it's Burris. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big...
Well, I mean, did they bring more than what we had? No, for the people.
And listen,
I think it makes sense, Sway.
He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Running to Green. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
That is a crazy sequence of events, because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on 1st down. Now you've got them in 2nd in California, thinking you're going to do it again, and you let him get out the gate. The speed shows up. He somehow is able to make people miss, use the speed, get to the sticks. That kills you as a defense.
And how about that linebacker seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain? That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final understands it. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. There's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. It's caught. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
I don't even know why we got running backs. Nobody's healthy. Nobody wants to run it.
They've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And the Red Wolves, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Big fella.
Down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
How are we not blocking that better out there? 4th and inches.
So close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Blasted as he lets it go.
Fuck you, bitch.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! Quick strike through the air for the score. They build this lead here in the 4th, and man, has this been a long time coming as this brutal losing streak is close to ending.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Well, that was about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on defense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Second down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. Just steamrolling the defense. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He hurls one deep down the left side.
No fucking
And he reels it in inside the 30. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Bitch.
And they got him. A sack denies the try.
I mean, we got somebody in phase right there, and we
to
just
go with the football. Fourth down.
let him off
He
the
wants
hook,
to make
man.
a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Gets the back moving. They weren't able to get that
I'm
one
so
off.
sick of this play
clock.
clock, D-line call game on that. So, yeah, man. Let's fucking get after a quarterback. And that's what's so stupid in some of these games here recently, man.
The offense
Like,
couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost
I'm
them.
one thing that's different about this team that I haven't really had before. We've gotten to the backfield even in the Power 5 games we played. So it's been stupid when we haven't. It's like, okay, well.
Looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Rucker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Red Wolves want to crank the tempo.
Why is the clock
We
moving
reached the 2-minute
like
timeout,
that?
and they have this
It was a
game
first
in
down.
hand
The ball
right
wasn't
now.
set.
We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down.
Well, there's one thing we'll do. We'll give up a motherfucking sack too, dog.
The quarterback taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush
Beats all.
gets him on the ground.
And the Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Across the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They'll immediately call timeout. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, picked off. He steps out of bounds, but not.
Well, we're trying to get some more stats for it because, God, we don't get it any other time. But
and that's why, as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to
really
make
cool
that
there.
catch.
The defense is dialed in right now, guys. They've got the lead. They're expecting pass. Offense trying to go 4 verticals, but all game long, this defense has stepped up, and they force another incompletion.
Nope.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Gibbs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
This time on target. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete to the left.
Oh, man.
Bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Lord.
Touchdown, South Alabama.
How can we not stay there?
And then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
To throw, it's Rayner. Here's the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He unleashes a long one. And he makes the catch inside the 20. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Release to the back. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams all working together to get it done.
And he's yellow on the second offensive play of the game.
Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
24 was yellow on his second offensive play of the game, so, or other running back. So we kind of, as much as I'd love to feed him, we can't. We can't fucking block. Edit coach, damn it to hell, motherfucker. Hit that sumbitch. Nope. Okay, well, give it to Keenan Allen, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, Minnesota defense is garbage this year. Alright, man. I'm going to get off and let